Good morning guys, and welcome to the Smoothie Bowl Challenge. So we have arrayed here the selection of ingredients that we're going to be using in our smoothies. First of all, we have some almonds that are just chopped up. We have some kiwi fruit, these are part of the toppings. We've also got some gluten-free cereal clusters because I can't eat gluten, so that's what I have to have. We've got some black chia seeds, some coconut flakes, and some cacao nibs. These are all optional extras that you can pop on top, and they kind of make it look pretty and also add a bit more substance to the smoothie as well. We've got soy milk, which we'll use as part of our smoothie. I use that rather than milk because I prefer it. And we've got some frozen fruit just from Coles. We've got frozen strawberries, frozen raspberries, and diced mangoes. Plus, we have our frozen bananas. Now you can see they're all sliced up in here in a bag, and the reason I've done that flat is so that you can actually break it easily when you want to add it into the smoothie. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is add our milk. Now I'll grab a soy milk and I'll show you roughly how much I use for this size cup. It's about the size of your hand. So pop some of that in. Now the amount of soy milk that you put in, or milk, is important. I'd usually put in about, let's see, that's probably it. So that is about, I don't know, just a little bit over a third of the cup worth of soy milk. If you add too much, it just gets a bit sloppy. Next of all, we're going to be adding our bananas. So and you just get bananas in your chunks like this. Doesn't matter too much, you can break up the big pieces. And basically we're going to be filling up the bananas to the line of the soy milk, or the milk that you put in. So pop them in till they're almost up to that level. You'll see when they stop floating, that's about right. So a little bit more. Okay, that's about right. So we've got our bananas in there, and we are ready for some more fruit. Okay, now next step is adding our berries. So I usually just start with some strawberries, and I'm just going to put in a few here. So you'll see adding them in, adding a few strawberries, probably about that much. So we've got that many strawberries, it's almost a little bit too much. It doesn't matter, it's just a personal preference. This is our mangoes. Mangoes. Okay, we're getting up in volume now. We'll add a few raspberries to the top. Just a couple of raspberries. Now, one other thing you might want to add is, before we go on, add in some protein powder. So this is what I like to do, just to give it a bit more protein in the smoothie. That's just that. Okay, just adding in a couple of ice cubes. Okay, now we just blend it all together. Okay, your smoothie should look kind of like this when it's blended up nicely. So we're just going to pop that into the bowl, shake it in. And what I like to do is just kind of smooth the top with a spoon. Got to be quick at this point because from now on it's going to start to defrost. So what we need to do is add in some of our ingredients. First thing I like to add in is chia seeds. So we can put these kind of through the middle, just like this. There's our chia seeds. Then I have some coconut flakes. and cacao nibs, which is kind of like cocoa. A little bit like chocolate, but not as sweet. And just add a few of these in. And then I'd like to add in some cereal, like clusters. So let's pack it up. Right, add in. This just gives it a bit like of a crunchy texture. Next we have our almonds, which are going to be a little bit tricky to get in with one hand. Okay, it's looking a little bit like that now. And then we can kind of get a little bit decorative here and add in our kiwi fruit or fruit of your choice. So you can kind of add these in, chop them up into nice slices. And there we have it. That is your completed smoothie bowl, and it's nice and healthy, and it'll be a good meal for you guys to have. There's a lot of good stuff in there, and I think you guys will enjoy it.